Good day, Aries, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for June 30th to July 6th. I hope you're all doing well. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I kind of said that in a completely different way, but anyway, let's go ahead and see what your affirmation is for the week. I listen to my intuition and trust my inner guide. I listen to my intuition and trust my inner guide. Universe speak. Spirit's guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Oh, okay. Starting out the week with a warning. That's your main energy for the week. Somebody is betraying you, or this could be you betraying somebody else, or both, and this could be multiple betrayals. But either way, there is some betraying going on this week, and it's going to lead to a breakup. Now, the thing here is that this is a blessing. All right, you're not going to see it at first, because at first you're going to be emotional about the breakup. This is probably somebody that you do care about, whatever relationship it may be. And yeah, so the breakup's going to feel bad, but after a while, you're going to see that it was time for this relationship to come to an end. You're going to see that, this person most likely either had been betraying you all along, or maybe there was other problems. And yeah, I just kind of feel like you let this person kind of get away with some stuff, and now it's coming to an end, or possibly multiple people. But the relationship's coming to an end. It is a hidden blessing. It is. Trust me. After a while, you're going to see that this is a hidden blessing. I feel like I need to reassure that, because I feel like at least whatever betrayal is going on here, there is one that is definitely going to be hard on you, like very hard on you, and it's going to be hard for you to see that it's a blessing, that the universe took this person out of your life for a reason. And especially like if you're betraying them and they're betraying you, then it is definitely a blessing. All right, I do feel a little guilt going on here in the whole situation. At the beginning, somebody's cheating. Yeah, at the beginning of the week, somebody is cheating on you. This doesn't have to be a romantic spouse. I kind of do feel like for some of you that it is, but it doesn't have to be. This can be a friend, a family member, whatever. It can just be anybody, any kind of person that you have a relationship with. And what they're doing is they're betraying you. Is what they're doing. They are telling you one thing and going and telling somebody else a different thing, or doing something with you and doing something with somebody else. And there's some kind of betrayal going on, some kind of backstabbing going on here. We kind of already knew that with the betrayal going on here, that this was going to pop up. Then you got to wish fulfillment in the middle of the week. Through your hard work, there will be wealth and financial abundance. But you need to accept your worth. You may know your worth, you may know your talents, you may know the things that you can do and whatnot, but are you accepting it? Are you accepting it as what you should be doing? Like, I know there's plenty of people out there that can really draw, like really, really well, and instead of pursuing that, they just work at a factory. Because they feel like that's what they need to do. They haven't accepted that, no, you should be drawing, you should be doing that, or there's all kinds of different, things. It doesn't have to be arts. It can be, maybe you should be the boss of a construction agency or something, right? And you're just not accepting that as your truth, and you need to accept that, okay? At the end of the week, you got the Ace of Spades. So, yeah, you got a chance to make a good investment. All right. Now, don't go for whatever investment pops up, okay, right away. A lot of times we will be presented with multiple investments and especially in a period of 1 week, we definitely can get more than one investment coming in, and you don't want to just jump on the first one that comes. Okay, just because this card comes up, that doesn't mean jump on every investment. This means you still go with your gut. Okay, you still math it out and make sure that it actually is a good investment, and then you go for it. Once you've really felt it out, you go for it. I kind of feel like you're gonna know which investment to go for right off the bat. I think that that's such a good investment that you're gonna see it right away. But still, do your work. Don't just rely on the cards here. Okay, the cards are advice at best. And maybe warnings, for future things. But yeah, you do have a chance to make a good investment when it comes to this week here. Universe Speak, Spirit's Guide. Oh, I don't usually do that anymore with these cards. I'm just so used to it. My grandmother, that's where I get it from. The speaking out those words, she always spoke those out when she shuffled the deck. So anyway, let's go ahead and see what the writer cards got to say about all this. The Emperor. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the energy that you need the whole entire week. You need to be like the Emperor. The Emperor is bold. The Emperor goes after what he wants to go after. He is very strong and stern and all that stuff. And I feel like this is who you need to be when you're going through this cheating, when you're going through this betrayal, this breakup, when you're trying to get to this wish fulfillment, right? Be bold, and accept who you are, right? Accept who you are. Don't deny yourself of who you are, and make sure that you like the Emperor, you think stuff out, right? You plan and prepare when it comes to like investments coming in for you and whatnot. Yes, and with the investment, just like the card says, listen to my intuition and trust my guidance. Yes, do that when it comes to the investment. Definitely. Let's go ahead and see what the Poe cards had to say about all this. So definitely not a horrible week. I mean, I do feel like the breakup, especially in the beginning of the week, there might be multiple breakups, there might be multiple betrayals, but the one that happens at the beginning of the week, I feel is going to be pretty hard on you. I feel like it's going to be very hard on you, but like I said, you got to be like the Emperor, man. Be bold, be strong. Go through it, go through the motions, and get moved back on it, and start putting in hard work into the thing that you are best at. So anyway, maybe that investment you're going into is actually maybe investing in you. Looks like you maybe. You might have been dealing with a dark night of the soul, or maybe you're going to be dealing with a dark night of the soul because of this betrayal, this breakup, and whatnot. And the card, in the original deck, the man is in a cave, right? That's where he's coming out of the cave with the light in his lantern that he's filled. He's filled that light. That light is coming from him. That is what he fought the dark night of the soul with, right? And he's in there. He's in that cave, and he's learning about himself. He's learning about the things that he needs to learn about. And I feel like you're going to go into this. You're going to go into this during this week. I don't think that you're in it right now. I think you're going to go into this, and then once you accept your talent, once you accept your worth, that's the light being filled in that lantern, and then that's going to have you come out and shine that light and go after what you should be going after in life, and possibly investing in yourself. But even then, you still want to trust your intuition, trust your gut and stuff, because when you're investing in yourself, what part of the ideal or project or whatever it is that you're wanting to invest in, what part do you put the money in first, right? That's something they gotta think about. But yeah, bottom of the deck, you got the High Priestess. There's no roof over her head. Okay, she knows the tarot well. She holds it in her hands. She literally has the power to bring down the moon. And I think this is once you accept your worth, I feel like this is the energy you're gonna be bringing in. Is this energy that there is no limit. There's no limit to what you can do when it comes to whatever this work is that you need to be doing, which could be anything. Yeah, the other bottom of the deck, we got the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune says to center yourself, and I feel like that you have to do that. You have to center yourself, especially when you're going through a bad time. You have to center yourself and watch the world go on around you. I think that by doing that, by centering yourself and not getting like too lost in this betrayal, too lost in this breakup and worrying about that so much, you need to center yourself and try your damnedest to see how these breakups, or just one breakup, is a blessing. It's a blessing for you, okay? And then what you need to see is what you need to be doing, raising that vibration. And the original deck, there's a snake off to the side, and that's your vibration. You need to raise it up. You need to raise it up beyond this, whatever this feeling you're going to get, and become the emperor. And accept your worth, accept who you're supposed to be, accept what you're supposed to be doing, and then make that investment. So, yeah, I really hope this resonates with you, and I hope it helps, because this is a good reading. Yes, there's a breakup coming, and I do think that it's going to be hard on you, but I also think that you are strong enough. I mean, you being an Aries after all, I think that you're very strong enough. I think you have a fire inside of you, strong enough to deal with this situation and move on to a better life, to better things in your life, and to start doing what you should be doing this whole time. So there you go. Like I said, I hope it resonates. I hope it helps. If it does, hit that like button, and if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you back here next week, and until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.